Hello everyone. Today we are going to start working on this bicycle. So for this I am going to use Unreal Engine 5 full body 𝐂𝐴 system, and as you can see here, all these animation, actually there are no animations. This bike driving, handling, pedaling, all the things are handled in Unreal Engine full body 𝐂𝐴 system control rig. Okay, so let's see how to do this. And in the first episode I'm going to set up the bicycle and then I'm going to set up bicycle turning, rotating the wheels, etc. And after that I'm going to work on the control rig and how to integrate the control rig enabled character into this bicycle pawn. Okay, let's see how to do those things. And this episode is sponsored by this generous patron. Thank you very much for your support. Right, so I'm going to select games template in Unreal Engine 5 launcher, and let's name this project as a bicycle. Project is going to be blueprint, desktop, maximum. Yeah, let's I don't need starter content. Okay, right, so this is the starting template. Let's play and see. It's not moving. Why is it not moving? Let me check the input settings. Yeah, inputs are there. Well, this has a bad size notification. Let me move this up a little bit and play. Oh, now it's moving. Okay. Now it's not moving again. What's wrong? This is network start. Okay, it is working. Right, now, well, actually I only need to I want to make a bicycle, not a vehicle, but implementing a bicycle using vehicle movement from scratch is going to be a little tedious, so I'm going to use this template and convert this to a bicycle. Right, first I don't think I need sound, so let's lower it. Well, actually we can change it later on. Alright, and this is a bicycle model I have in Unreal Engine 4.26. So I'm gonna migrate this bicycle model, and also this pedal is a separate object. I'm gonna migrate those two into the Unreal Engine 5 project, and let's see if it works. okay. Right, looks like they imported without an issue. Let me open and check. Right, it's here. And if I open up the skeleton, it's like this. We can rotate. Oh wait, oh sorry, this is physics asset. This is the skeleton. Yeah, we can rotate the wheels like this, both wheels actually, and also we can turn the steering like this. Okay, and as I said, the pedal is a different component. Here we can rotate that also. So okay, so let's put this bike mesh into the vehicle blueprint. Chaos vehicle blueprint. Okay, is the scale correct? Do I have a mannequin object here? No. But yeah, compared to a player's size, I think the scale is okay. Alright. So now let me remove the bike from here. Right, now let me try the bike here. Okay, it's like this. Great, it is working. Right, now let's completely reduce the engine of sound, and let's hide the vehicle mesh. Let's make it invisible. Oh, this project had a severe frame drop for some reason. Let's try this area. Okay, it seems fine. Right, now I think I need to move up the camera a little bit. Upward. So at offset 60. Not enough. Right, that's better. Also increase the arm length a little bit. Now let's also add the pedals as well. So in this mesh, here we have oh, we don't have a socket here. Let's add a socket in the middle of the bike in here to add the pedal. Add socket. Oh, where should I add it? I'll add it under the root. Let's call it pedal socket. Why is it so large? And let's move it into the middle. Let me set the snap into 1. Right, this should be correct. It's in the middle. Okay. Now we also have the pedals like this. So let's go to the vehicle blueprint. Let me rename this to bike. And drag and drop the molten bike pedals. I'll rename it to pedals under the bike, and I'll attach it to the parent socket, pedal socket. Scale is issue. Why? We don't have a scale in the mesh, we don't have a scale in the bike, we don't have a scale in the pedal. But I think for some reason this socket related with scale. Causing a problem. Let's try this scale. Still too big. Right then, what if I remove this pedal socket and manually set the location? Yeah, it's already in the correct location, so great. Right, first let's work on the steering of the bike. So for that I'm gonna have to implement animation blueprint for the bike. Right click, create anim blueprint. I'll call it PPA bike. Okay. Right, so this is what we have. Let's get ref force, mesh space ref force, return. Okay, so now we need to rotate. First let's see how to rotate the bike wheels, and we need to rotate the wheels. So this is RR tire, this is FR tire. Let's add a transform modify bone. Oh wait, and I'll select in the skeleton FR tire. Right, this is RR tire. Okay, FR tire, and the same thing to rotate the rear wheel. Right, now for this one I'll select RR tire, and for both I'm gonna ignore translation and scale. I'm gonna only consider the rotation. Here I'm gonna set replace existing. Right, now which bone should I modify? It should be green arrow. Pitch. Right, let me split these two, and I'll promote pitch as a variable. Let's call it wheel rotation. And I'll use the wheel rotation for both nodes as the input. Now in the event graph, target phone owner, can we access velocity? Seems we can. Right, event blueprint update animation. So here let's use is valid node, otherwise we will get null reference errors. And let's convert the velocity to speed by using vector length. So this is the speed. Speed of the vehicle. Let's see if we correctly get this by printing the speed value into the console. Oh, I didn't assign the animation blueprint to the bike mesh yet. PPA bike. Okay. Now it does. Okay, speed is working. Now let's set the wheel rotation So what kind of values we got for the speed? From ranging from 0 to 500, so 600. So I think if I divide this by 600, not divide, let's multiply this by a value like 0.006. We'll have a good enough ratio that we can add to the wheel rotation. Get the wheel rotation. When the speed is 0, nothing will add to the wheel rotation. Let's add this value and set. Now we should see some rotation in the wheels. Let me break this and add 1. This is not executing. Now I can see the wheels are rotating, but it's reversed. Yeah, so that means this multiplier should be negative. Now the wheels are rotating. We can adjust the speed later, but maybe it's too slow. Right, it seems fine. Now let's work on the handle. Right, for the handle, is there a way to get the rotation directly from the movement component? Steering input. Okay, let's set up a simple mechanism to get the wheel rotation directly from the mesh. So if you don't remember, I have just hidden this mesh, and even though I have turned off the visibility, here we have this whisk wheel components, whisk wheel bonds. So in the socket you can see the rotations are 0 0, and as I change, as the vehicle turns, it changes like this. So let's set up a function to get wheel rotation, turning amount, turning angle from the mesh. How? Do we have any interfaces? No. Okay, let's add a new blueprint interface, PPI vehicle, get turn angle. It should return a float. Angle. Right. Now for the angle. Okay. Now let's implement this interface in the chaos vehicle blueprint. PPI vehicle. Compile. Right. Now and overwrite. Oh, first I have to compile this. Get turn angle. Now on interfaces we have get turning angle. So here what I'm gonna do is get a reference to the mesh, get socket rotation, as the socket name I'm gonna use visual FR. Oh, here it will split and return only, wait, which one is it? Yo, return only the yo as the turning amount. Okay, now let's go to animation blueprint, PPA bike, and here let's use get turn angle. And promote it to a variable. Let's call it turn angle. And I'll add another transform modify bone node. Here I'll change the bone as steering, and I'm going to ignore translation, only the rotation, replace existing. So here we need to change yaw, and as the yaw I'm going to use turn angle. Right, now let's check. Oh, wrong angle, I suppose. Yeah, so let me break this. Turn angle should be connected to, let's check the skeleton here. Local rotation. That's tricky. Let's set add to existing. Right, now let me change this into 30 and see what happens. Alright, that's correct. Connect it that way. Alright, now let's check. Wait, it's not moving. Oh no, it's wrong. What's that? Should that be in pawn space? No, it's not. Okay. I think the problem is here we get in the rotation in world space. World space, yeah. So let's get transform socket transform in the component space. Split, split, return new. So I have kept why does this project lag? It's too small. Right, this approach seems messy. Okay, but still we can get more right axis value and use that. So this will give us something in between -1 and +1. So we can use it here. Instead of directly using it, we can do a lerp. We can use this one as the alpha. No, let's multiply this by, wait, what's the max angle we can have? Let's say 45. Multiply this by 45 and connect the existing angle here as the alpha. Let's use 0.01. if it is too fast we can change it. Sorry, I forgot to connect it here. And here is the preview. I think the bike steering is too slow. Let's try 0.1. Okay, that's better. Great. All right. So I'm gonna stop this episode at this point, and in the next episode I'm going to work on the pedals, how to rotate the pedals as we try to move forward, as we try to pedal or accelerate. And then I'm going to add a rider to and make him sit on the bike, uh, grabbing the handles and foot on the pedals. Okay, so thanks for watching, and as always project files will be available for the download through the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.